Okay, hello everybody, and I hope you're having a good Friday afternoon. I'm sorry I was a little behind in grading your milestone threes. I have graded them. Some people have done excellent work, and some people have consistently rejected any reading of the material, any reading of the comments that I've made, the feedback that I've provided you. And, have just kind of gone on your own way. Okay. If you do this and you provide me any more work with no references, okay, you're going to start to get to see zeros in this week 6 and 7 grade. I mean, I will give you a 0 if you don't follow the instructions. Okay. I'm terribly sorry that I have had to be kind of blunt with many of you who are not really engaging, the process. This paper, these milestones are designed to build a research paper. A research paper has a concept map and a narrative description. In the narrative research paper description, you are to include citations, and at the end of the paper, you are to include American Psychological Association (APA) formatted references at the end of the paper, not website links, not news articles. Okay, 1 or 2 of those are okay, but you need to provide me with some element, of research. This is a class in research. It's not a class in opinions. It's not a class in you recounting your biography to me. Your biography is important, but that's not what we're doing here. Okay, we are looking at bigger social patterns. Okay, this is a research class. If you got anything less than like an 85 on milestone 3, contact the writing center. I can't do anything else. We're getting down to the wire here. Some of you have ignored, all of the feedback that I've given you. Please don't write me about drug and alcohol abuse. Everybody seems to grab some reference to the Aztecs. I want to see that. I don't want to see that in a final paper. Eliminate it. It's irrelevant. And I've said this 3 or 4 times. So if that's you, and please don't tell me that bullying is a big problem or it's very bad. That information, right, does not provide any, that statement doesn't provide us any information. It's filler. Okay, so edit your work. Please use references. Please review, even if you got a good grade, review all feedback I provided you as we move forward. I know you're busy. I know you have busy and sometimes, terrible challenges in your life. Yeah, and I can appreciate those. But this is a time, when we really need to narrow down and focus on the task at hand, which is a research, not an opinion, not a speculation, a research paper. Research paper has research referenced at the end of it. I'm talking basically to those people who I had to really make the point here. Many of you did outstanding work. Okay? Please, if we're talking about structural inequality, right? If I'm, in a discussion, which I've just now responded to, structure means big. It doesn't mean your personal experience. Now, this sounds like I'm being mean, but your personal experience, that does not explain why Okay, school A is funded differently than school B. What's the source of that? All the volunteers in the world, or all the pulling them by the bootstraps sorts of narratives, are insufficient. Okay, this has been going on for generations. Before you or I had families, and outside of you or I having families in other places. Why is education inequality? Many of you have done great work on identifying it as a source of inequality, as the consequences of it. But what's the source of education inequality? Okay? Read the article that's associated with the topic. Okay? In the discussion, for discussion 6. Okay, that's all I got. I'll get back to you. If you got, and I had to move and I had to get you comments, and some of the comments, they might seem harsh. This is so that I can shake you out of the complacency of just writing me some stuff. You have to do a research paper for this class. That's what these milestones are for. And please provide me a reference. If you turn any work in with no reference, you will start to get zeros again on the grades, on the writing part. You're going to start to be impacted really negatively in 6, 7, and 8, which are the last 3 weeks we have. So, again, I think everybody can turn it around. Please turn it around. Please redo. Please indicate that you want to redo it, and I will be happy to accept a redo of any work for milestone 3, provided that you do it, by Wednesday. Okay, that milestone 3 should be a dry run for your final paper. Okay, and we've got some real systematic issues here. All right. So please, I'm begging you. I like to read through a paper. I read some excellent papers of Fantasia, Seitz, Rashida, some of your classmates in the 2 sections. They did outstanding work. So, but please focus, okay? And please contact the Writing Center if you need some help.